Hey there everyone, welcome back to Gamevine, and my name is Dave, and today on this Dexterity Week video, me and Miko are going to be getting our Kung Fu on with Kung Fu Zoo. So, before I start the video, we are so close to 10,000 subscribers, so if you haven't already, please click subscribe. I would very much appreciate it. We are going to be doing a giveaway once we get there. So, if you like dexterity games where you're flicking dice, well, this one you're probably gonna like. This has some of the prettiest dice that I've ever seen. Now, I don't know how ready available this is. I did have quite a time finding it. It was on eBay, but it's a WizKids, and they do some Dice Master dice, and they do a good job with dice, I think. So without further ado, let me show you what's in this box that looks upside down, but it's just the gorilla that's getting his butt kicked, and then I'll show you how to play it, and then we'll go from there. Let's go. Alright, so the game of Kung Fu Zoo, the production of it is amazing. I'm just going to say that right now. It's simple, not too many components, but what components there are high quality, top notch. Now the box is going to be the board, so it has holes punched out here. Now when I say high quality, top notch, nothing above it, I mean about the dice. These dice are as good as you can get in quality, in size, and weight, and rounded edges, and customized embroidered sides, paint. It's just so very nice, which is important because, well, you're going to be using the heck out of these dice. Now each animal has a face, a side, feet, and a butt, and each animal has a special power, and that's pretty much it. Let me show you how to play with this stuff. Okay, so basically you can play one of two ways. Points battle, which is not my favorite. I'll go over it. Everyone will flick their animal, and whatever face is up, well, they'll get points, and of course they'll get points when they dunk a dice in the hole. But the main way to play would be cage battle. This is where all these special powers come into play. Now we'll go over them briefly. So with the zebra, it says your opponent must close eyes or look away when flicking the next animal. The cheetahs here, move a non-stun cheetah to a new location. Flick a face-up elephant from position to arena instead of the rail. Instead of flicking from the rail, you may flick your gorilla off the top of a stun gorilla. They all have something interesting, and the cage battle, what you'll be doing is taking turns picking a spot on one side where the dot is, and then flicking your character in. Now, if he ever gets put on his feet, he is stunned and cannot be flicked until he is unstunned by another dice. Now, in a two-player game, you guys would just be facing off here, and in a cage battle, what you're trying to do is dunk your opponent's dice in the holes. That's basically it. But sometimes you might dunk in your own holes, but that's c'est la vie. It's gone. Now you can use your powers once a turn, and when you flick a dice, if they all are on the board, you will take one, and again, every time you flick a dice, it has to be on the rail, unless said otherwise. Like the elephants can flick anywhere in the arena, which is much better and much easier, but they are the only ones that can do that. So again, you gotta flick the dice, and if they are stunned, you cannot pick them up. You have to flick them like that, or you can play the role where you can flick with your opposing hand, or with your good hand with your pinky. So there are different variants you can do, but basically in a cage battle, you're trying to dunk all your opponents to be the last one standing, and that's essentially Kung Fu Zoo. So that is Kung Fu Zoo. Now I'm gonna give this one a 90. It gets the Gamevine Play It Award. This is such a fun, fast game, and having some nice dice to boot, well, that doesn't hurt either. It is such a simple idea, and it just came out like a few years ago. Having something on its feet, being stunned, that makes sense. Giving a few asymmetric powers makes it just a little bit different. And once you go back to the game, because you'll want to play it multiple times when you first do get the game off and running, you'll want to do different powers. I like the elephant because you can flick on the board, and I can't tell you how awesome that is and how much that helps. I kind of think it's a bit OP. The thing is, I'm not sure how much this took off. I would love to see an expansion for this, like a 4 animal set again. Oh man, my mouth is just salivating right now just thinking about it. But alas, I don't think it's going to happen. So we're going to have to settle for this one. But it is out there, and it got the Must Play award. So if you see it, I think you should pick it up. And since it's really hard to get right now, I would say a price range would be around 25 to 30 bucks for this. It is a lovely little flicking game, and if you are into that, it really does nail the theme too, I think. Pick up Kung Fu Zoo. I'll try to find it a link down below to help you out, but don't hold your breath. But until the next time that I see you, again, thank you so much for clicking like and subscribe if you haven't already. Until the next time that I see you, I am Dave, and have a great rest of your day and a great time with all that you play. Keep those fingers limber into the next dexterity video. Bye. Vine Nation, we love making content here for you on the channel, and we're almost at 10,000 subscribers, so subscribe now and help us out. This video right here, I think you'll like. This video right here, YouTube thinks you'll like. Or you can just sit here and watch me dance as a dinosaur for a little bit longer. You can visit us at our social media outlets, and we're going to be improving our Patreon here soon. That's all for today. Miko, it's time to go. Good girl, Miko.